I have had the most interesting night, which is why I am tired. I woke up really late because I slept really late. Because I was working with Claude AI to help me come up with carousel for my. I've launched a digital product. It's a PDF, and it basically gives you 6 tips on how to take better selfies. And this is from someone who is a photographer and also obsessed selfie taker. So I put together these 6 very basic, simple things that if you can remember to do, your selfies will be 90% better. I had someone, not one, like I've had that question from so many people over a long period of time that, how do I take better selfies? Why do I look fat in my selfies? Why do I look like I have a double chin, etc. And to me, because it's so obvious, I am always like, but do it like this. And I realize that a lot of people need practice to actually do it. And also, I feel that if you have someone in person walking you through it, it's a bit easier because you're doing the action and your body and your nervous system remembers that. So I actually announced 2 products. I've already posted on my feed. There's a $10 selfie posing guide, which is a 3-page PDF with 6 tips. And then there's also a $100 session, a WhatsApp video session that I will do with you for 30 minutes, where I will actually walk you through taking a better selfie and suggest what things you can do, because some people might need to turn a certain way towards the camera, and not only will this help you take a better selfie, it'll also help you kind of pose better when someone else is also taking photographs. And I did a bit of research before I came up with the PDF or the session offering. And I looked at a lot of posing tips and posing guides online, which people offer for free and people offer for money, and the price range varies. And oh my God, it was so overwhelming. A lot of these guides are, 300 poses. Like, who's going to remember 300 poses? I mean, even I am, as a photographer who's shot like thousands of people over the years, I don't tell my clients to pose in that sense. I usually prefer to photograph them in the flow. So we start the session and we take some photos, and by then everyone's kind of warmed up and things flow a lot more naturally. I might ask you to, drop your shoulders a bit, breathe in. I might ask you to do your, chin down, chin forward. So I was working with Claude AI till pretty late in the night, and one of the problems is because I'm using the free version, it hit a limit, and it hit a limit at I think around 11:30 at night, and it said that you can now resume using it at 1:30 a.m. So I actually sat and waited till 1:30 a.m. and I mean I was doing other stuff. And then I got back into it. So and it helped me script a carousel so that could be the first post. Then I created the graphics and unfold and things like that. And I put it as 2 products on my online shop. It was pretty fascinating. The other thing I did was I reached out to a few of my famous friends slash acquaintances and asked them if they would want to be on my podcast, that I would love to have them, because I thought it would be a good way to get the podcast out to more people, because when you have famous people on, people tend to watch it more, and that would be more beneficial to my clients who pay me for the podcast. And one of my friends, she said something very interesting. She said, I have done more than 3,000 of these casual conversation podcasts. I am sick and tired of talking about my life and my journey and doing these freewheeling conversations. So I'm not happy doing podcasts these days. And it made me think that I had not actually considered that from a guest perspective. I mean, most of the people that I have on the podcast are solo entrepreneurs or business professionals or people who are not what we would normally say famous. And the conversations have been extremely interesting, and I have really enjoyed them and discovered more about them and discovered more about how people think and how people work. But I had not considered the perspective from, someone who is what we would call famous, and they've been on thousands of podcasts and they're just jaded. And I also had someone say that I don't want to just mindlessly, create more content online and add to the noise. And that's a valid perspective too. But just, I don't look at it like that. It's like there are how many billion of us again on this planet, and we're all worthy. So you're not adding to the noise. It's beautiful. I think it's beautiful to have a space where you can have a casual, friendly conversation with someone and talk to them about your life and your journey. That's what I look at podcasts as. And I also had someone write to me and say, oh, like, is this a paid thing? Because I'm not looking for paid features right now. And I was like, oh my God, so cute. I was like, no, I'm inviting you. And I would love to have a chat with you on an Instagram live and publish it as a podcast episode. And they were like, no, I just wanted to kind of clarify, which I appreciate because I know that I have gotten invites on podcasts and it's been like, oh, we'd love to have you on the podcast. It costs $1,000. And I was like, that's okay. Right now, that's not something that I'm looking at, which is fine. I mean, everyone has different priorities and different ways of looking at things. But I had a pretty interesting day yesterday, and even waking up today morning has been interesting. I am chatting with a friend of mine soon to talk to her and get her feedback on my, selfie posing session and the selfie posing PDF, and I will take feedback from a few more people. But yeah, these are live on my shop right now, and you can actually purchase them.